Hey everybody, I'm the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. Sounds fine. As the name implies, this is a paranoid testing stream. Still trying to get all the kinks worked out of my new capture system. Right tonight, we're going to be playing a game that is using an upscaler, which seemed to be working okay, but you know, just I'm paranoid. Anytime I have a new technology, I'm like, is it okay? Is it not okay? Will it last for a while? I'm just paranoid, freaking out. So I thought I'll just do like maybe an hour stream, you know, little short stream just to kind of stress test it before I do my birthday thing tomorrow. So which I don't know why I'm putting so much emphasis on. I'm just playing Super Metroid, but I'm excited to play Super Metroid, and it's my birthday, so I don't want anything to go wrong. So let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to be playing more Dynasty Warriors 3. Now, since the last time I played this, I have played a little bit more. Oh right, this is not what I need. I need to load my save data. Oh, which suggests that it probably didn't read my memory card. I forget about that. Load the save data though? Load the save? Nope. Hang on. Time to wiggle the memory card. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Nope. Wiggle, wiggle. There we go. You just have to wiggle it. So we meet again, live in glory. Welcome. Yeah, I was freaking out about my capture setup, and so I'm just gonna do a little short one. This is just gonna be a little short stream, just to, just to make sure that everything works properly. So by all means, if anything sounds wrong, if you think it feels off, feels desynchronized, please let me know, because I'm just trying to figure out if this is going to work. Also, am I recording? I'm recording. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit on my own. Excuse me. I finished a couple of levels. We were playing Sun Changjiang, I believe, last time. So let us go back to Sun Changjiang in the Battle of Yiling. And there's Lu Xuan. Lu Xuan? I think that's what his name is.
The Shu army has
Yes, hello, Jin Plastro. Welcome. I am playing some classic Musou.
Spread the word.
Shin Sengoku Musou 2. Ni.
Yes.
Is this 2? Yes, because the Japanese names are one behind the English names.
This battle.
Because they came out with Sengoku Musou, which was the fighting game. And then everyone after that is Shin Sengoku Musou. So it's like it's the thing that they did with like the 3DS, where it's like new 3DS. It's very strange. Doing some classic Musou undub here? What do you mean? You're like dubbing it yourself? I don't know what undubbing means exactly. I'm sorry. not familiar with that term. Meow, 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 meow. I want Hexmark. I like Hexmark. I like the unlucky horse. It's important to ride the unlucky horse. No bodyguards, no! Replacing English audio with OG JP audio. Isn't that an option? Was that not an option for the first game? Because it's an option in the second game. Unless there's something wrong with the Japanese in this one. I know you can turn it on in this one. Or at least it's in the options. I would assume that means you can turn it on. I have not played Dynasty Warriors 2 in so long, though. Holy crap, though. So long since I played DW2. Because, like, Really? It's the only one? How very bizarre. That's cool, though. You just doing it for fun, or are you doing it for some other purpose? Where are enemies? There's a guy here. I'm gonna kill this guy. Undubbing. What does that involve? Does that involve like DW2? Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. It's Huangzhong. Okay, hello. What does that involve? Do you have to like hack the disc, or do you like just record it externally, or how do you do that? I'm very curious. Also, if I didn't say it already, welcome. Well, welcome to my stream. Oh, I'm weak, though. Oh, I'm so used to the other characters I've been playing as, and she is not very leveled up at all. Oh, fudge. Also, Yiling is kind of late in the overall storyline for her like fourth stage. Ow! Stop though! Ow! Stop, you weird old man! Feel the wrath of my chakrams! Oh jeez. None of that. There we go. Up! Oh, I want to knock him up. Dang it. Oh, I got a weapon. That's cool. And he's dead. Dead old man. I defeated an officer. You know who she sounds like? I didn't realize this until just recently. Involves hacking linkdata.bin for the in-game voices and audio. That sounds so... I always love hearing about people like ROM hacking or just any sort of like altering games because it just feels so far beyond my ken. You know, it's like, I'm like, how do you do that? Anyway, you know who she sounds like? She sounds like Yuan from Shenmue 2. I wonder if they have the same voice actress. Like the English Yuan, not the Japanese Yuan, who was a man, so there's that. You're too deep. Be careful. You walked slightly forward of the front you were assigned to. Be careful. FMB, I'm actually subbing them myself. Wait, so you're adding subtitles? Okay. Wait a minute, hang on. Did I read this wrong? Undubbing. Okay, so you're subbing the FMVs and you're dubbing the audio. Gotcha. Okay, got it now. I understand. Well, so that means that... Do you have like an English copy of like Shin Sengoku Musou 3? Or are you... Huang Chuan, are you gonna come back here? Come back. I have to kill you. It's important. For the glory of Ooh! Come back. I have to kill you for the glory of Ooh. It's very important. So does that mean you have like a Japanese copy and you're extracting the Japanese audio from that? Or does that mean that the English, like the American copy of Dynasty Warriors 4 has the Japanese voices on it, but they're just unavailable? I have so many questions. I'm sorry. Kind of putting you on the spot for this. But I'm very curious. You shouldn't have been so interesting if you didn't want to answer questions. That's what you get for being interesting. Now you have to answer questions. I'm sorry, by the way. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. Just let me know. I'll shut up. Or at least I'll stop talking about this. I'll start clucking about something else. But, you know, that is part of my job as a content creator, I guess. I have both English and JP copies. Also a Japanese friend, too, for correcting a few less than stellar translations. I kind of love awful old translations. Like recently I've been watching through Shenmue 1 and 2 on Brutal Moose's streams. And it's very easy to say that they're badly done. But I kind of don't think they're badly done. I think they're just very, very unique. And not at all like... How do I put this? They're not localized well, but the actual reading is done okay. And there's so much character to it. And if you think of it from the perspective that like it was designed to be like an old revenge drama, it actually fits really well because, you know, you don't expect stellar dialogue from those either. And it's cool. It feels like a video game version of a kung fu movie from the 80s, and I love that. So, but that's fun though. So what are you gonna do with it after the fact? Is it just for your own edification? Or are you gonna release it, or what are you doing with it? I am very curious. If it's available in a form I can play, I'd love to try it out. It's also so weird to think that DW3 for some reason is the only one that has the Japanese voices. Like, as someone who doesn't really use the Japanese voices in most games, on the undub Reddit. Oh, okay. So it's like a thing. Neato. That's cool. I'll have to check that out afterward. I'm not much of a Redditor myself, but I know that a lot of people are, and if you want to find cool stuff, that's a good place to go looking for it. DW6 though. I was not a fan of DW. Well, okay, let me put that differently. I really like DW7 and 8. DW Next. What is DW next? I've never even heard of that. Ah, you're telling me too many cool things and I can't finish the statement. Friggin' way on. Why'd you block my attack from the other side of a horse? What's wrong with you, man? You stole my Muso. I was gonna use that on you, pretty much. Ow! She kind of sounds like a bird when she takes a hit. Ow! Stop! Stop! Let me get my bearings. Hang on. All right. DW Next. I've heard of DW Strike Force, but never heard of DW Next. Ow, bro. Stop. PS Vita game? Oh, okay. Well, that explains why I didn't know about it. The only Vita game the only Dynasty Warriors handheld I've ever played was the PSP one, which I actually liked more than I thought I would. Really. Freaking way on. Beat the Garbo out. Ah, no, I'm gonna die. Blech. Dead. Dead. Sun Shangjiang is apparently not ready for her Muso. Okay. Oh no, it's terrible. I get that. Yep, sorry. It's a terrible dub, but it's hilarious. Also, I mean, I kind of grew up with it. I imagine if you spoke Japanese fluently and you listened to the English voices, you'd be like, this is garbage. Why not just keep it in the... Because I imagine the Japanese... Well, let me ask you, as a person who knows about it, would you say that the Japanese dub is done well? Or is it also kind of like old and janky feeling? Like, that's one of those things that, speaking from an American perspective, when I think of like older games, I do tend to think... We're just going to do free mode. I do tend to think of them as being kind of janky in terms of like the... in terms of the voice acting and translation. But, you know, I mean, you didn't have to translate from Japanese to Japanese, so I'm wondering if, like, is that just a Western thing where we have this perception that old games sound terrible? Especially W3 onwards? Really? Okay. Well, then I can certainly understand where you're coming from. Again, I kind of grew up with it. Like, I played these games a lot when I was in high school, and so it feels normal to me to hear, like, Zhou Yu go, "You're a better general than I had heard!" Or, so they joined. Break the siege of the Yellow Turbans. There's a lot of, like, wait, the Japanese cast for DW never changed? Holy crap, really? That's really cool. That alone would make me want to do it. Like, if I was familiar with the series and it's like when it's like Shenmue 3 where they got like the voice actor for Ryo and it was like the same guy. That's awesome. That's a really cool little factoid. Thank you for sharing. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I get where you come from. DW's actors that married other DW voice actors, were they like, was it accurate to the history? Because that would be really funny. If like Jinji married like Cao Pi or something. That'd be really... Or if like when they were introducing a new character who had a spouse from a previous game, they got like that person's spouse. That'd be really funny. Can you give me an example? Because I'm very curious about that now. Like of Sima Yi married Samurai Warriors. Well, I don't know anybody from Samurai Warriors. I never played those. Never played any of those. I think the only Samurai Warriors I played was 3 briefly, and I was like, I don't like this. This isn't Dynasty Warriors. I'm gonna go back to Dynasty Warriors. This is so interesting. I'm sorry. Like, this alone is making me happy that I decided to stream, because now I can hear this cool stuff. Also, is the audio and stuff still working fine? Is it synced up? Is all that working out straight? Please let me know, because that is the entire goal of this. To allay my paranoia before tomorrow's stream. I can't believe they've had the same people for like 20 years. Holy moly. Has anyone gotten like really terrible over time? Like, does Zhou Yun sound like awful now? Or Zhao Yun sound awful now? Like, when he first started out, he was like a young, fresh-faced child, and now he's like crotchety or something. That'd be funny to me. Especially seeing as he's like the guy whose age never changes in this series for some reason. Gracia. All right, I gotta look her up. We're gonna learn. Desktop. There's my desktop. Bleh. I must know who's Gracia. Okay, Google. Let's see. Get this in the right position. Samurai. Nope, not Smarai. Samurai Warriors. Gracia. Okay. Oh, she's cute. Oh, look at her. I mean, I don't know anything about her. She's cute though. So Sumoye married this girl. Did he? That's interesting. All right. Cao Cao went from a man doing an old man voice to an actual old man doing an old man voice. That's weird. Oh, I should probably get rid of that. It's a little weird looking. I don't really think of Cao Cao as being old. Huh. Huang Zhang is old, but he's supposed to be old. But Cao Cao is like evil. That was one of the things that I really liked about Dynasty Warriors 7 was that it presented Wei differently. Now I'm just kind of riffing on the series now, but like for the longest time, Wei came across as the bad guys, you know? Like they always felt like they were the bad guys, which is unfair. They were the ones that were successful in the end. And I feel like Dynasty Warriors 7 was the first point at which they were like, no, he's not a bad guy. He's just pragmatic. He's just really pragmatic about everything he does. You know, when he wanted to end the chaos, and so he took steps to end the chaos. And it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like I feel like Cao Cao was, for the first time, an actually like sympathetic character in Dynasty Warriors 7. So I liked that. And I have a friend who was like a big DW character or DW fan now, and his first one was 7, and like I had been telling him about how, you know, I've been making jokes about how Cao Cao was always the bad guy, and then we played 7. He's like, oh, he's not a bad guy. He's the pragmatic one. Liu Bei's like got his head in the clouds, and the Sun family can't keep a monarch alive. They just keep dying. That's really interesting. I can't believe they've had the same cast for 20 years, though. Oh wait, hang on. There's a meat bun box over here. That's fascinating. Well, so how far along are you? Like, how long does it take to finish the undubbing process? Is it like, oh, we've got 2 more months to go, or is it like, I'm gonna finish it tonight, or how long does it take? I have no frame of reference for this. Side note, I have never ridden a horse. It looks very hard to ride a horse while doing this. I feel like this is a challenging thing to do. It's basically you're controlling the horse with like the grasp of your inner thighs at that point. Which does not seem like an easy thing to do. Oh, back on the subject of DW7 and 8 briefly. I think the biggest, like the most excitement I got out of DW, like the switch between DW7 and 8, and I like both of those games, don't get me wrong, was when the horse suddenly started leaning into turns. Like a DW8, all of a sudden they had like better horse physics, and like after all, like, what was it, 7 games, I was like, holy crap, that horse's head is moving! Is that what horses do in real life? It was just a shock. Oh, wait, what you got? Most of the guys late 40s, with some being 70. Wow. What a cool thing. What a cool, like, thing for Koei to do. I mean, I have no idea if they repeat actors for the English ones. I would assume they have some, but the entire cast, probably not. Alright, Taichitsa, where you are. Come here, you.
This will be your last battle.
Also, I guess for someone who actually knows how to say these names, I'm sorry. I'm pronouncing them as best as I can. But for the most part, I try and use the pronunciations as they came in DW7, which were radically different, which leads me to believe that they tried to fix them. So I'm just guessing that's the better way to do it. But I don't speak Chinese, nor do I speak Japanese, so I'm just an American. I'm an American who likes the terrible dub of the old games. Oh, freaking giant Batman. He's like, that's not my name. Not giant Batman. I don't know where you got that from. I'm Taichitsu. Ah, stop. I hate fighting this guy. It's funny how like there's some like super generals in this game. Like when I was younger, the only one I paid any attention to was Lu Bu because you know he's the one that's built up as the super character. But there are actually a fair number of generals who are like, wow, okay. It's like, hello wall, how are you? Ha! What now, Taichi Se? Ah! Don't kill me! Ah! No! Food! Meat buns! Freaking giant Batman! Get out of here!
Brother, we will not make it in time.
It's Sansa!
We should split our troops and attack at the same time.
Resident Badass and God of War in commerce. Yeah, and he's also red, I think. I think he was known for having an extremely... I'm going to read what you said. So DW2 took time to... Let's see, the first time to take turns on the game. DW6 was very quick because it was just replacing files and adding some link data files. Okay. DW2 took time due to subbing cutscenes. Got it. DW4 and DW5 would take a lot of time since it's 1 hour worth of cutscenes each. Imagine so. There's my enthusiasm, a few weeks. Guan Yu, yes. Thank you. The information. Very interesting. I don't know. Again, as I said before, it's like the whole idea of any sort of modification of a game is fascinating to me. Just because I've never done anything like that. You know, it's like, no, he killed me. Doggone it. Then he beat me in the back. I'm not playing this Sun Shang Chong anymore. Forget it. She needs to be leveled up in the Yellow Turban Rebellion for a while. I'm gonna do something else. Yeah, we lost. Yeah. Let's play as somebody else. Let's break the siege of the Yellow Turbans and humble the rebels. Who do I want to play as? I could play as one of the two Kiaos. Seen here flapping their wings as though they're butterflies. Look at them go! Yuan Shao, I really like what they did with him in later games. They made him like a foppish, arrogant prick, and I love it. He's really funny. How do I play as? Name me an army, and I'll choose a character out of it. Give me an army. Throw out one of the three. Hardest part, you know, obscure fan-made tools from early 2000s that can do the job. Yeah, I imagine that's the case. You like Yuan Shao? He's your favorite character? Okay. Sure. He's yellow. You really like Yuan Shao as your favorite character? That's fascinating. I've never heard of anyone liking Yuan Shao the most. Wait a minute, where's my freaking sword? Doggone it. I guess they don't all use the same... I thought... Like, I just recently beat the game as Zhou Yu, and I thought since he used a one-handed sword, I could use it in other places. Oh, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I've never played those. I have some of them, but I've never played them. I'm not really like a RTS... Or no, that's not even an RTS. It's just a TS. It's just a tactical simulation. I couldn't do it. I guess I don't have the patience, but good on you for doing it, though. I mean, they've made a billion of those, so. So you like ruling the central Chinese plains, I guess? That's where he was, wasn't it? I believe I remember him being there. All right, it's a completely fresh Yuan Shao. This was back when they just presented him as kind of being an incompetent leader rather than being an idiot. I kind of liked him more. I kind of like him more as like a foppish idiot. He's more fun that way. Like right now, he's just kind of like a dude who isn't part of the Three Kingdoms, and so he gets a raw deal. Does have really nice armor though. I like his outfit. Hello, Zhao Hong. I'm here to take your weapon. Ow, bro! Don't do that. Do I shoot a laser? Hang on, do I shoot a laser? No, I don't. I thought I shot a laser. Ha, 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 ha. Where did he go? I lost the general. Where did he go? But I mean, look how good his armor looks. Dude looks well equipped to be doing this. And look at that cool hat. Can't beat that hat. Like, my only real beef with Yuan Shao is that he's like a one-off. Like, nobody works for him at this point in the series. Like, later on, they gave him, like, Zhang He and, I guess, Zhen Ji initially. Yeah, right? I don't know. Like, have you... Oh, let me ask you this. Have you ever read the actual Romance of the Three Kingdoms before? Because he gets a lot more representation there. Like, he was an important dude. Like, he was a very important dude, especially back during Dong Zhuo's reign. He was, like, super relevant. Zhang He, Jinji, Zhou Yun? Not Zhao Yun. I don't know who Zhou Yun is then. I know about Zhen Ji because if I remember correctly, Cao Pi saw her and she's like, "I'm married to this other guy," and he said, "Will you be married to me if I kill him?" And that's exactly what happened. She was just like, "I guess," and then it happened. He just straight up murdered the person who was her husband. He's like, "Now you're my woman. I'm gonna take you." I wonder how much of that story is actually based on historical facts. I mean, I know it's heavily embellished because it's a story, but I really do find myself wondering if any of it is even close to the actual the actual history of China, or if it's all just made up nonsense. Yes, he was. They were buds. Sort of buds. They were rivals in the court, and then Cao Cao had to run away because he was the only one that was willing to try and kill Dong Zhuo. And actually, no, was that? No, that's right. I think Yuan Shao had like a failed campaign first, and so he left and we went east and was just gonna hang out in the Central Plains for a while. And then when they decided to go after Dong Zhuo again, Cao Cao was like, "I know a good guy for this. I know who can do this." And he's like, "Oh, why don't you just get Yuan Shao? He knows what he's doing." The Yuan family, they know what they're doing. Like Ma Yuan Yi here, he's dead now. We'll take his attack up +1. Yuan Shao and Cao Cao live together? I didn't know that. Oh, Gongsun Zan's yeah. Wait, Gongsun Zan is okay. So I know Gongsun Zan and I know Zhao Yun worked for Gongsun Zan, and they lived in the northeast initially. Because that was part of their great, like, cavalry up there. Like the White Cavalry or whatever they were called. But you're telling me that Yuan Shao beat Gongsun Zan? I didn't remember that. I guess I don't know much about Yuan Shao. Interesting. I think they did have a campaign for Yuan Shao in the Extreme Legends version of this game. I don't know what it's like, but I did think they had one. What happened to me there? I have defeated an officer. Look at my beard. I have an excellent beard. Did you know my beard looks good? 'Cause it does. It's Yuan Shao time. It's like I was trying to do a thing on Showtime and it didn't work. Didn't work out at all. And then Cao Cao says, "You're a better general than I had heard." Also known as Cao Cao at this point. Right now he is 2 cows at the same time. Too far out. Be careful. Yeah, the voice acting is really terrible, but I love it. There's so many lines in this game that I'm just used to. Show them our strength. I'm just used to how they sound, and I can't help but love them. Too far out. Be careful. All right, I don't want to kill Zhang Liang right now, because I want him to summon dudes. Yuan under Yuan Shao, finally dominated northern China, the beat Gongsun Zan was... Oh, okay. Interesting. So when did he meet up with Liu Bei? Did he meet with Liu Bei when Bei was working with Cao Cao for a little while? Is that when they met up? Because, I mean, I know he eventually followed Liu Bei, but I don't know when that that transition happened, per se. I should probably eat a meat bun or something, but I'm just going to ride down towards this gate, I think. Hello, gate captain. Do you have meat buns for me? I enjoy Nikuman. Now I'm going to light you on fire. Are you ready to be lit on fire? He's like, not really. Ha! Sucker! Give me your shield. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now I'm going to kill your friends too. What now? I'm yellow. I've got a cool hat. You want to go? I actually dressed for war, unlike many of the other characters in this game. Did you see Zuju? He's just wearing, like, pants. That's his armor. Pants. But yeah, Zhao Yun and the Yellow Turtles Nuggets. Okay. Makes sense. I should read the book again, I guess. I've only read it once. It was kind of long for me. I'm not that much of a reader. But, it was fascinating. Again, one of the things I really liked about some of the later Dynasty Warriors games is that they drew more on the extended history of the conflict. Because, like in the earlier games, they kind of rewrote history to make whoever you played as the winners. You know, it's like just, you know, it's like, oh yeah, Wu won in the end, or sure, Shu won out in the end, right? Yeah, of course. You know, just if you played as a Shu character, but like in the later games, especially DW9, like I wasn't really that big of a fan of DW9. I kind of thought it was stiff and unfun. But I do respect the fact that they were Jin and Sima Yi. It's interesting, right? Like one thing that I think is so interesting is the idea that during that, like, again, most of my experience with this period of Chinese history comes from these games and reading through the book. So a lot of this is going to be incorrect, I'm sure. But, you know, I tend to think of the story basically ending with the Three Kingdoms. But that's not at all the case. Like, first of all, there was Jin, and then there was also, like, apparently there was someone in Wei who didn't want to be part of Jin. The beginning part is still very short. Well, I think the reason for that is because there would be so many characters who weren't like, you know, Shu didn't exist. Actually, Shu still doesn't exist at this point. It took Shu a long time to exist. He basically had to steal land from his brother, or his cousin, because the peasants wouldn't stop following him around. Poor Liu Bei's like, all right, I've saved your village. See you later. And they're like, no. We're going to follow you to the ends of the earth. He's like, I have nowhere to go, though. They're like, that's fine. We'll still follow you. And so he's like, all these people, like, following me for a long time. We got to find land for these people. Like, I got, like, a train of peasants behind me a mile long. We got to go find some houses. For that would be kind of cool. I agree. I mean, they do a little bit of that in the later games, but he's always presented as, well, I hate to say it, sort of a loser, really. You know? Like, I think he's kind of a fun character in the later games, but they definitely went full on, like, silly with him. Like, in these earlier games, he was kind of respectable, you know? You knew he wasn't going to come out on top because he wasn't part of the Three Kingdoms, but, you know, he was still just like a general, and that's fine. Oh, Shang Xiao, get out of here. Get out of here, Zhang Jiao. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, dude. Frickin' weird Chinese Jesus. Get out of here. You're offensive to me. Go away. Did you think we would let you through? Ow. 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 Stop. Stop. Ow. Stop. You are an invincible hero. He says that I'm getting the crap beat out of me by this one dude. You are an invincible hero. Oh, never mind. You're dead now. Sorry. I thought you were an invincible hero. Yeah, that's fair. Everyone was kind of a loser in the Three Kingdoms period. Didn't work out well for anybody. Guan Yu got his head cut off and then became a crazy monster. That's a thing that happens. That's like one of the weirdest parts of the whole story. Like, do you know what I'm talking about with Guan Yu? I guess I'll explain if people don't know what I'm talking about. So, following the retreat from Chibi, or Chibi, I think, is that how you say it? Chibi. Guan Yu actually let Cao Cao escape because, like, out of respect for him, he's like, you know, you took care of me for a little while. I'm gonna let you go this time, but next time we meet, we're gonna be enemies. Not gonna do this again. And apparently that just stuck with Cao Cao. That was like trauma for him. He always believed that he was living on borrowed time because at any point Guan Yu would show up and kill him. And following the, what was it, Fan Castle, I think? Basically, whatever castle involved Guan Yu dying, Wu cut off his head, put it in a box, and sent it to Cao Cao as like a present. But like in the story, when Cao Cao got it, the head like woke up and started like yelling at him. It was the freakiest thing. It's like the story doesn't have a whole lot of like supernatural elements like that, but for some reason Guan Yu's disembodied head like woke up and started like flying around the room like it's like a ghost. It was the weirdest part of the story. Oh my gosh, it was so strange. And Cao Cao died shortly thereafter because that would freak you out. That's something that'll freak you out. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. I'm just running around in circles. What did I do? Did they ever show up? Yeah, they showed up in the south. Okay, I'm gonna go take care of Zhang Mengcheng. Guan Yu's too. He is pretty cool. Guan Yu's you know who the one I always feel bad for is Zhang Fei. Like Zhang Fei had his moments too, but nobody cares because he's not Liu Bei and he's not Guan Yu. You know, like with Guan Yu, you have the god of war and commerce, and with Liu Bei, you have long earlobes and virtue, and with Zhang Fei, you have a drunk guy. Pretty much, that's what you have with Zhang Fei. You have a dude that gets drunk and eats meat, and he yelled one time on a bridge. There was one time where he yelled really loud on a bridge, and everyone was freaked out by it. I just feel bad. I mean, he was like the third of the three brothers, but nobody talks about Zhang Fei. He is a drunken third wheel. It's a good way to describe him. Poor dude. He was important too. He used to be a butcher. Guan Yu didn't actually have a job before he decided to become a general. At least Liu Bei, like, what was he? He's either a basket weaver or a shoemaker. Something like that. I can't remember what his job was before he became a man of virtue. A descendant of Liu Sheng. No, don't die! Poor Zhang Fei. I like Zhang Fei. Like, even in the games, he's terrible. Ow! Doggone it! Can I not play tonight? Man of virtue. Better than occupation drunk dude. Which is basically what Zhang Fei became. Alright, I suck and I'm real bad. I need a new character. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did wrong by your boy Shao. As penance, I will play as who should I play as now? That was a really hard thing. A descriptor for Liu Bei before he became leader. Yeah. I mean, what would you call him before that point? Dude who people follow? I'm going to play as one of the Qiaos. Which Qiao should I play as? Jiao or Da? I used to think these two were sisters. And then I realized that they just had the same first name. Han Loyalist. That works. That's exactly what he was. Descendant of Liu Sheng. Dude, was close second. I'm glad to hear that. Jiao or Da? Oh wait, no. I gotta make him flap like a butterfly. Very important. Good. I always liked Da more. I really like Da more. I never liked Jiao. She always kind of came off as too much of a child to me. Like, they're both kind of like they're 12, which is awkward because they're married to Zhou Yu and Sun Ce, who are clearly not 12. But I always liked Da more. So, thank you. All right. Luck. Hexmark. I love that I keep picking the unlucky horse over and over again. Maybe that's why I keep dying. Maybe. Does anyone use the jump boots? What do you even use them for? Alright, and no to bodyguards. Will I survive the battle this time? Let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, the three brothers. Liu Bei, occupation, man of virtue, former shoemaker. Zhang Fei, former occupation, butcher, current occupation, drunk guy. And then Guan Yu, former occupation, unemployed, current occupation, god of war and commerce. Why are there so many dudes in the south? They're all scattered about for some reason. Oh, this is slow. That's a problem. This is very slow. This is very slow. I mean, admittedly, she is doing magic with fans, but... Wee! Wee! I used to hate Sima Yi as well. That was another character that DW7... She is at least afraid of going... Yeah, that. Wait, where's the guy? Where's the guy? Is he not down here? What's going on here? Where? I'm so used to playing this game in a particular, this stage in a particular order. There he is, Zhao Hong. What are you doing elsewhere? Ow, bro! Ah, no, my fans! Protect me, my fans! What was that noise? Ow, ow, bro! Stop it! Look, I'm cute. Don't hurt me. I'm cute. Stop. Oh my gosh. No. That's really the funniest thing. Why did she make that noise? Like you can hear like the fraying on her voice at the end of that. So it's hilarious. I got a weapon.
I defeated an officer.
That's really funny. That's almost as funny as it. What was it? Dynasty Warriors 4, I think. What's her name? Xiao just yells super move. She uses her moveset, and it's really funny because then she just like spins head over head of her tails. Let's see. The Qiaos are possibly the worst parents. That's fair. I mean, they are. This is a pretty good penance. They're pretty terrible. But I mean, they're fighting with paper fans. Both of them are fighting with paper fans. One of them has her hair done on one side. One has their hair done on both sides. They're ready for battle. Because their hair's not in their eyes anymore, you see. They took steps. They trained. It is very strange. Like, I felt like they were kind of reaching with these two, you know? It's like when they first introduced Jinji. I felt like they were like, we really need a girl in Wei. There's so many dudes in Wei. Can we have a girl, please? One girl? And so they're like, yeah, you can have Jinji. And that's pretty... Oh, what is this? What is this? This is strange. That's her Muso? Oh, no. Love that noise. It's hilarious. Oh, that's my favorite thing today. Ow, stop. Stop, no. Stop it. I'm cute. Don't do that to me. I'm cute. Look how cute I am. Feel my burning purpose. All right, I need health now. I need Nikomon. Someone give me meat bun. Welcome to my idol concert. I'm here to wreck your face. Run away. I gotta find more dudes to kill. They have enthusiasm. They also have paper fans. I mean, there are some pretty weird weapons out there in the Dynasty Warriors series, but paper fans run, you know, that's pretty low on the whole list of things that you should carry into battle in the hopes of, you know, killing people with fans. It just doesn't work so good. But they are enthusiastic. Absolutely true. Doggone it. My paper fan was able to destroy that clay pot, but there wasn't delicious food inside. Behold. Uh-huh. Oh. I want to say there was a thing about Zhang Liang where like Zhang Bao and Zhang Liang were like Zhang Jiao's subordinates, and each one in the story had like a special power basically, and I think with Zhang Liang it was wind, like he summoned wind. Oh, what does it say? Well, the paper says, yeah, I know, right? If only the paper fans were as powerful as an iron flute, right? Good thing these women use these, you know, really effective weapons. It's a video game. What are you gonna do? At least later on we got Lian Shi. I like Lian Shi. Although they really can't decide what weapon they want to give her. She got to use duck hooks in later games. Yes! Duck hooks! Mandarin duck hooks! Yes! Can I get on my horse now? I want to get on my horse, please. I want to get on my horse. Guys, I'm busy. Guys, gotta get on a horse. See you later. Alright, yes please. Madame Boo. Yellow turbans and their insidious magics. I was also really shocked when I found out that yellow turban just refers to like their headbands. Because when I think of a turban, I think of like a wrapped turban, you know, like an Indian person might wear, you know? Not a headband. But that's apparently all it was. They just wore a headband that was yellow. That soundbite is hilarious. What? So funny. Why does she sound like that? Did I kill that dude? I don't know where he went. Where'd Guan Hai go? I lost him. And fly! Oh! It looks like I killed him, but I don't know where his stuff is. Where'd his thing go? Gone high. Gone high? You didn't info? Where'd he go? He's still alive somewhere. Gone high, buddy. Oh, there you are. Hey, here you go. Oh, never mind. You survived it. You won't survive. Ow. Hang on. It's like, you won't survive this. And then immediately I got a pole arm to the face. I defeated an officer with my fans. Fans. Don't fall behind. Thank you, Tata. Cow. Thank you, 2 cows. Bovine squared. See, you miss JP voice. That's her there. Yeah, that's one of the things that I noticed about this game is that like internal to the game, they use the Japanese voice clips, and then they just have them speak the, like, I defeated an officer lines. And for some of the characters, it's super different. Like, it's radically different between the two. Doggone it. I can't get over that. I'm sorry. I keep laughing about it because it's so funny sounding. What it? All right. I need to kill more dudes. Why is it I'm doing better with this girl wielding 2 paper fans than a guy completely dressed in armor with a sword? That's plot armor for you right there. Hi, Lemon. Lemon Lori. You were already here, though. I said hello to you earlier. Or did I not? I'm sorry. Hello. I apologize. We've just been talking about Dynasty Warriors. And I've learned lots of things. And this girl has a hilarious voice. That's the enthusiasm. He does sort of... In this game, he did give a pretty sleepy performance, all told. He's just sort of like... Every one of his lines is read like he's half asleep. Which is unfortunate. I don't know if it's the same in the Japanese one. But in the English one, he's very dull sounding. Oh, okay. I'm glad to see you here, though. Welcome. Probably not going to stream too terribly much longer. This was mostly just a testing thing, but I got to learn lots of nice things and talk to nice people. Thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. Also, just one more check. Does everything feel synced up? Please let me know if this all worked out, since that is, in fact, the goal of all this. If it's not, I have more work to do, and hopefully that won't be the case. I'm kind of tired of fiddling with wires. I've been doing that all weekend. Oh, you want to go? I got paper fans, old man! That's right. Weird Chinese Jesus. Now you die. I have fans. You can't defeat me. It's a bit out of sync. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's test. Sound is out of sync. Let me see. All right. Unit conditions. Unit conditions. Well, it doesn't look too bad. That's reasonable for me if that's all I'm getting. I'll check again. Under history and quit. Quit. History. Quit. History. Quit. History. Yeah, okay. That's acceptable to me. I mean, I get that it's a little bit off, but it's not terrible. Okay. I just want it close enough that, like, if something happens, like, we don't have the situation where I say something and then, like, 2 seconds later it happens. That is awful. So, but thank you for letting me know. Wow, Lu Ji is almost dead. Bro, you need to go eat, like, a meat bun. Look, I can't even see a health bar. Look how dead this dude is. Bro, eat a meat bun. I'm gonna keep shoving my horse. No, come back. Go find a meat bun. You can find them near the gates. I can't believe how well enthusiasm is carrying the day here. It really is. I'm still waiting for those ambushes to happen. Because, like, if you leave the two other Zhangs alive, they each summon an ambush. And considering I mostly use this stage for training, I kind of want that ambush. So, Zhang Fei, stop it! Oh, I need to be able to juggle. It's not worth it to go kill Zhang Bao, because all he gives you is an item. And on this stage, it wouldn't be good. Went full troll mode? What do you mean? Did he become, like, is that when he started becoming a little weirdo? Because, like, he's a weirdo by DW7, frankly. But a funny weirdo. Like, I really like Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8 Yuan Shao. Because he's all, like, he's like a foppish idiot, and it's funny. Again, it's harder to respect him, I suppose, but he's fun. He's a fun character at that point. I just remember feeling like DW6 looked like I don't know when it came out. I don't know if it was like an early, like a launch. I don't know if that was a launch title for the PS4, or the PS3, but I have to assume it was like an early PS3 game because like it kind of shows. It just looks like a PS2 game with like high resolution. Oh, Zhang Jiao's here? What are you doing here, buddy? Oh yeah, I just killed you. Right. Look, I'll adopt this cute pose, and then you'll burn for it. Feel my burning purpose. Hi. Hello. Oh, you want to go? I'll stare at you real hard. Luigi, I hope you found some food. Because you were about to be crushed yourself, dude. I defeated an officer.
I defeated an officer.
No. I don't want to die by a grunt. Cha, cha, cha. Wee! Cha, cha, cha. Wee! Cha, cha, cha. Wee! Oh, there's the ambush. Okay, there's the ambush. I'm going to take care of that. Zhang Mancheng. Yes, I know, right? I like that character. He's like, oh, look at my shining nobility. And he's got like the little doofy hair. And he's hilarious because he's like an idiot. And it's funny. Oh, it's Bojang. Hello. Why are you telling me I'm too far out? I'm right next to like the home base. It's so weird when they tell you you're too far out. Too far out. Be careful. Whatever you say is too far out your house. I'm gonna burn you some more. Burning, 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 burning. Hey! Behold my shining nobility. That's a really good way to put it. That is basically how he acts. You can't do that to me. I'm a member of the exalted Yuan family. Whee! Whee! I could really use some health, honestly. I'm getting by, but I could still really use some health. Is there a meat? There's a meat bun. I want this. Yes, please. Ow. Ow, bro. Stop. Don't hurt me. I'm cute. I defeated an officer. What'd you do with your day? I rode a horse around for a while and then defeated an officer. It was a good day. It's a good day for Da Chiao. Don't you worry about it. Oh, meat buns. Yes. Zhang Mancheng, come here. Come here. I want to introduce you to my fans. I have many fans all around the world. Ow. Stop that. Ow. Ow. Stop that. You can't be one of my fans if you're going to hit me with a sword. Why are you saying that to me? I'm not too far out. You're like right over there, bro. All right, you. Oh, I thought I had full Muso. I just tried to use my Muso, and instead I just kind of stood there. It was dumb, but funny. Hello. Wee. 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 It's so funny. Feed an officer. Yay. Wee. Let's see what he got here. Zhang Jiao before he goes OP Meteor Shot. Yeah. He gets in DW5. Must just a dance, contort, and spew fire. He does that in this one. I think he generally does that. Zhang Jiao is another one of those characters that, like, he's unlike Yuan Shao, who at least early on was treated as just like a quiet general. Zhang Jiao has always been a clown. And he really wasn't a clown in the story. He was just a dude who was like, oh, hey, look, the Han has gone to crap, and maybe we should change the government.
They think they can pass our army?
I mean, he just said, I got the mandate of heaven. Y'all want to join me? I got the mandate of heaven. And everyone's like, I don't know, dude. You have stupid hair. And that was it, pretty much. You know? He's always just been a joke in these games, though. In one game, he had like his head was like he gelled his hair up to look kind of like a starfish, and it was nonsense. It's one of those things where, like, if you're gonna tell a story like this, you kind of have to create buffoon characters to be like the foils early on when the characters are all like kind of getting first starting out. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just feel like in the book, he was a little less foolish, but he was still treated like a... Like, it was definitely presented as a rebellion. It was definitely presented as a negative thing. Yeah. Hey, Yi, give me your weapon. I want your weapon. Bro, give me your weapon. Hey, 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 Yi, hey. Wee. Come on. Ha! Can't beat these two paper fans. Weapon. Excuse me. Yeah, get some. We feel the slowdown. Oh, slowdown feels so cool in old games. I'm one of those people that really like slowdown in old games because it feels awesome. Oh yeah, nobles never like rebellion. The winners write the history books. So, it is an unfortunate fact of human history that we never have the whole thing. We have who won and how they said it. And when it comes to something like, especially during like a feudal era, you didn't want to convey the idea that the people's uprising was anything worthwhile. It's like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Incorrect. Ow. Bro. Stop it. Actually, speaking of European history, I kind of wish they'd do a Dynasty Warriors game about that. Like, I think the only time Koei has ever really taken on European history was in Bladestorm, and I didn't like Bladestorm, so there's that. Be cool. I don't know if there's an appropriate era to go into, though. I mean, that might be one of the reasons why Dynasty Warriors has worked so well, is that the Romance of the Three Kingdoms was just it was a good time period for that. I guess you had the Warring States era in Japan, too, so I could probably find something. Yeah, Bladestorm. What does it say? It was the revolts that shattered the Han authority and made the warlords feel energy. Yeah, that's fair. I tried Bladestorm for a little bit, and I was just like, no. Because, like, I got really excited. I'm like, oh, cool, it's like European Dynasty Warriors, and then it wasn't. And I was like, oh, no. This is boring and dumb. I hate it. Like, that's one thing that I can say that, like, you know, I respect Koei for not just, well, I was supposed to say not just doing Dynasty Warriors over and over again. They did kind of do that, but they at least kept up with other options. You know, they kept doing the Romance of the Three Kingdoms games. I think they made more Kessen games. You know, they kept trying other things. It's just that this clearly worked out the best for them. Jiang Jiao, you need to die so I can win this level. Yep, there's fire. Uh-huh. It's okay. Your fire won't get me get through my blocking with 2 paper fans. I mean, fans, like, paper doesn't burn or anything. Right, yeah. 30 years ward. 30 years war. You can do that. I feel like they, well, I was gonna say I feel like they would want to have Joan of Arc, but she was in the 100 Years War, so that wouldn't work. King of Sweden. I mean, yeah, probably. Oh, I always like to zip around. Nuts. Come on. No. Boo. It's better than nothing, but yeah, I never attack off a horse. Cool. Alrighty, Rinny Roo. She is slightly stronger now. Hooray! Oh, alright. Well, this was fun, and I determined that my recording works properly. So I will go ahead and end it here. But thank you both for watching. I really enjoyed this. It was like thank you again, Plastro, for teaching us so much about all the Dynasty Warriors stuff and undubbing and all that. And thank you, Lemon Lori, for showing up and saying hello. Appreciate that too. Dongshuo is Austria. But I'm gonna stop for here. So tomorrow I will be streaming again, and feel free to come by. Otherwise, I will talk to y'all later. As always, I am the MoeChicken. This has been my stream of Dynasty Warriors 3, and thank you for stopping by.